So hello everyone, welcome to the new day and new vlog.
Hi,
Today we have with us our beloved friend Tejas. How are you, Tejas?
fine. And you?
Superb. And few days back you must have seen I made a video with Elroy regarding his arrival in Germany. How was his first day in Germany? How he came and how his experience was quite exhaustive, and he also told about some of the important points to remember or keep in mind. And I thought, or we thought, that today we'll make a video about Tejas' arrival in Germany, or we can say his first day in Germany, or his first ever flight experience to come to Germany. So Tejas, if we start about your experience part.
Yeah. So the journey started when I got an admit
Yeah,
in RPTU.
yeah,
So after getting the admit, we all created a WhatsApp group
yeah.
to connect with all the students who are coming to Kaiserslautern.
Okay.
With that, it would be easy for us to communicate with to get in contact with those who are traveling
Yeah.
on the same date,
Yeah.
and then also discuss the flight tickets, which to
Okay.
take, and all, from where are the people coming, from which all states, from
Okay.
which cities,
Yeah.
and then where to meet, a common
Okay.
point to meet.
But how you got to know that you all students got admission in RPTU Kaiserslautern? How that group was
We,
formed?
we were connected on Facebook.
Okay.
So after getting an admit, I posted that is there anyone who has got admit in this university.
Yeah.
So after that, there were a lot of people
Yeah.
who came in contact. And
Yeah.
after that, we decided to create a group,
Yeah.
WhatsApp group,
Yeah.
for all those people who are coming to Germany and studying commercial vehicle technology.
Okay. So it was a specific group related to your branch.
Yes.
Yeah. And Tejas studied CVT in RPTU Kaiserslautern. Yes.
Yeah. So after that, after when we created the group, people started telling I'm coming on this date, I'm coming on
Yeah.
that date, and that's how there were different groups formed,
Yeah.
internal groups,
Yeah.
and they started communicating with each other,
Yeah.
and then deciding how to come to
Germany.
Yeah,
Or Kaiserslautern specifically.
yeah,
Yeah.
Kaiserslautern.
Yeah.
So I found one friend.
Yeah.
He was coming from Gujarat,
Okay.
so we were both coming through Vistara.
Yeah.
So our common meeting point was Delhi.
Okay. So you had to come to Delhi to take the flight to Germany.
No, my flight started in Pune itself,
Okay.
and his flight in Gujarat.
Okay. Okay.
So we had layover of 4 hours in
New Delhi.
New Delhi. Yeah.
Okay. And from there you had a common flight.
Yep.
Okay, that's also interesting. So you interacted in the group and then you got to know that I can meet with this person and
Yes.
travel to Kaiserslautern or Frankfurt. You traveled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And which flight you took? Do you remember?
Which flight in the sense?
Like, was it Air India with Air Vistara?
Air Vistara, yeah.
Air Vistara, you okay? So with Air Vistara, you booked, and so that's all. So like when Elroy told about his story, he said that he met here maybe 3-4 people around approximately. So how many people were with you when you were traveling?
As this was my first ever traveling experience
Yeah.
abroad and via plane,
Yeah,
so I was a little bit tensed.
yeah,
So luckily at the airport, I met a random person.
yeah.
Who was-
At airport.
Yep, at Pune airport.
Yeah, yeah.
He was also traveling to Germany,
Yeah.
and he's currently working in Germany, Heilbronn.
Yeah,
So he had experience,
in traveling.
yeah,
because
in
he used
traveling.
to. Okay.
Yep, in traveling to Germany. So he accompanied me throughout the journey.
And your friend as well, na, who was with you from New.
Yeah, we met at New Delhi. But the person who we are talking about,
Yeah.
he is working in Germany, and we met there. We
Okay.
met in Pune.
Okay.
So it became a little bit easier for me.
Yeah.
And also the airport staff was very kind and
Okay.
helpful. They were guiding, so
Yeah.
it was easy.
Okay, and it's raining quite good this time. So Tejas, one question I want to ask, like as you said that you had one friend to whom you connected via group, you had a common flight,
Yes.
then you met a random person at airport and with whom he accompanied you guys till Frankfurt,
Yes.
and maybe I think you might feel comfortable as well, right? Like, because since
Yep.
it was your first.
Yep. There was someone to guide me,
Yeah.
a friendly person.
Yeah, and you were telling like this was your first flight experience.
First flight ever in my life.
Wow. So first flight ever in his life, and he traveled to Germany. And that's so superb. Like how you felt when you were at the airport and you had to depart from India and come to Germany. So what were your thoughts?
At that time,
Yeah.
thoughts I was little bit tensed only.
Yeah.
Whether I will do everything properly,
Yeah.
whether I will reach board the flight in
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
won't miss anything at the
Yeah.
airport.
Yeah.
So that was the thing that were going on in my mind.
Yeah. And were you able to navigate like where you had to go for check-in, where you have to do security, or that guy helped you?
The airport staff helped me.
Ah, okay. So you asked them regarding all these procedures.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And the point is, I met this guy when there's shuttle, right? From airport
To
that
the
takes us
flight.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I met that guy in that shuttle.
Okay. Okay. That's good. You met randomly a person and he helped you as well.
Yeah. We are still in contact.
That's so random and surprising.
Yeah.
So Tejas, that's how you like took the flight. You came to Frankfurt.
Yes.
Maybe around evening time you came
At
to
5:30 we landed at Frankfurt.
Okay, and then like how you felt, because since we also talk about your first day in Germany, and that's like your first ever day in maybe
Yep.
Germany or any place, like you said you traveled first time with a flight, and that too
Yes.
to an international country, right?
Yep.
Okay, so how was it when you landed Frankfurt?
After landing to Frankfurt, I was a little bit shocked because the airport is very large compared to Pune's airport.
Yeah, yeah,
So I did not have any idea which bus to take.
yeah, yeah,
But luckily that friend of mine was with me.
yeah,
So we traveled together
yeah.
and he accompanied me until Mannheim.
Okay, till Mannheim, that guy,
Yes.
the random person that you met.
Yeah, because he was traveling to Heilbronn, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So Mannheim was the connecting station.
Okay.
The separating
Okay,
station.
okay,
for
okay,
us.
okay. That's also good.
Yep.
He also accompanied you for the train as well.
Yes.
That's interesting. And so you reached Frankfurt around evening time, and as far as I remember, when you come with Vistara, you have to take a shuttle, right,
Yes.
to the another terminal, and then you go to the Von Bahnhof. So were you able to navigate that?
Yeah, as that person was with me,
Yeah.
so everything
He knew.
was easy for me.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
He knew.
And that another guy was also with you, who was coming from Gujarat.
That guy from Frankfurt, his cousin was coming to pick him up.
Okay.
So he went to Aachen, I guess. I
Okay.
don't remember.
Yeah.
So he traveled to another city.
Okay.
He was going to stay there for a week or so.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then coming to Kaiserslautern.
Okay, but it's so. I think that's how it's. You can say it's so random and surprising
Yep.
that the guy who you met via group, has to depart from Frankfurt to another city.
Yep.
But a random guy to whom you met in a bus
Yeah,
accompanied you till Mannheim,
Yes.
right? So, and how you felt when you landed in Frankfurt? Like you were, like how you felt about Germany, because it's your first ever day or maybe time in Germany.
It was very busy.
Yeah.
Even at 5:30 it was busy.
Yeah, yeah.
As it's not that late, but at 10 o'clock, at 11 o'clock, when we arrived in Mannheim,
Yeah, yeah.
yep, still it was very rush there. It was rush hour.
Tejas, continuing the story, although now the rain has stopped, but we were at Mannheim. That you said that Mannheim was quite busy. Although one point I want to mention here, when it was raining, some random guy, what he gave us.
Yep. Yeah, we got an umbrella for free.
We got an umbrella. He was just passing by. So first of all, we want to thank him that he gave us umbrella, and we somehow can manage. Now the rain has stopped. So Tejas, continuing
Yes.
with your story about like you reached Mannheim and you felt that it was quite busy.
Yeah. So at Mannheim,
Yeah.
I was alone.
Yeah.
So I had to carry 4 luggages.
4 luggages. So
Yes.
from India you carried 4 luggages.
Yes.
How? Like in the flight,
Yeah.
maybe 2 baggages are allowed.
Yeah, in Vistara,
Yeah.
for me 94 kg of luggage was allowed total.
How?
I
That's
took
interesting.
Premium economy
Okay.
ticket. I booked premium economy.
Okay.
ticket.
Okay. So you had 4 luggage, like 4 big baggages. That
No,
size.
2 32 kg baggages.
Yeah.
One
Maybe cabin baggage.
one cabin bag, one medium sized bag,
Okay. Okay.
and one
laptop
laptop bag.
Okay. So maybe 4 baggage to carry and 1 laptop bag at your back.
Yes.
So maybe 5 stuffs with you. So you arrived Mannheim with all these luggage.
Yes.
Yeah. And how you managed to carry all these luggages?
2 luggages in one hand,
Oh, man.
other 2 in one hand, and pushing them together.
Yeah. That, and the guy who came with you has also some stuff with him.
He had only 1 luggage with him
Yeah.
because half of its stuff was in Germany itself.
Okay.
He had gone to India for vacation.
Okay. So you reached Mannheim with him.
Yes.
Yes. And then?
Then at Mannheim, I had to go from platform 4 to platform 5.
Yeah, yeah,
So I
kind
had
of.
to take an escalator.
Yeah, yeah.
That was difficult, so I had to first go down the escalator with 2 bags,
Yeah.
and then put those bags there, and then come again for
Come
other
again
2
for
bags.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it you had to manage that. Although one thing that I want to mention is that when I arrived, one of the guy helped me with one of the baggage, but Tejas, you had to
Yeah.
carry that, and is
Yes.
in shift by shift. So you had to change the platform. Although Elroy also told that he had to change platform, and some story happened with him at Mannheim. For that, you watch that vlog. I'll put the link in the description. So Tejas,
Yeah.
now you shifted the luggage to another platform.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my senior friends were going to pick me up at
Okay.
Mannheim.
Okay. Like how you connected with those seniors? Through the group only, or
Through
you?
Facebook only.
Okay.
Yeah, they came 1 year earlier,
Okay.
so they were pretty much aware of all the things to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
So they guided me.
Yeah.
And at Mannheim, when the other friend left, they met me.
Okay. Like the guy who randomly met, to whom you randomly met, left,
Yes.
and other people came, your seniors.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's a good connection that he made. Like point to mention here is that when with the Gujarat person, and then
Yes.
with a random bus person, and then you contacted seniors. And I think it's also important that these Facebook groups you can connect with people, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So now how many people like came, and how you managed from Mannheim to Kaiserslautern?
So there were 3 friends
Yeah.
who came to pick me up,
Yeah.
and then it was easy for me because of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thankful for them.
Yeah.
They dropped me at our apartment,
Yeah.
the earlier apartment,
Yeah.
there where we
Yeah,
stayed.
yeah. One thing to mention here is that me and Tejas are also first flatmates
Yep.
in Germany, and I remember Tejas coming, Tejas arriving in the flat, and some other people who helped him also came with him, and helped with the luggage.
Yes.
And so I think it should be almost night, right, when you arrived, when you reached apartment.
It was around 12 o'clock, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
12 to 1.
Yeah, yeah,
Between 12 and
yeah,
1.
and like when you came Kaiserslautern,
Yeah.
so you took the bus to come here, or like
I took the night bus.
night bus, and you had to like
Pay for it because
Pay.
I did not have my card.
ID card,
And
yeah.
Even though we have ID card, we have to pay for the night bus.
Yeah, yeah.
It is not included in our student.
Yeah, so you have to buy maybe a separate ticket for that.
Yes.
And you took the night bus, and it was manageable with the luggage and like the people who held him till apartment. So now this is still your kind of first day. How you felt like knowing our address, maybe kind of we can tell Reichwaldstrasse, or when you arrived there, when you saw the apartment, like how was that experience?
As it was late night,
Yeah.
and it was my first time.
Yeah.
Everything was new for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot where I got into the bus, where the
Yeah,
Hauptbahnhof
yeah, that
was,
can happen,
how
yeah.
which route the bus took,
Yeah.
on
yeah.
which stop
That's-
I got
yeah,
out.
Yeah.
So I don't remember any of that
Yeah.
because my friends were there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the interesting thing is Nishan came alone
Yeah.
from Frankfurt till
Yeah.
the doorstep.
Yeah, yeah. No, although I came till Hauptbahnhof, and our jo landlady, she picked me up
Oh.
by the car, and then she helped me also. Although it was a weekend, you can also see my story. I've talked about that as well in Hindi with the subtitles. So I'll put that vlog link as well in the description. So Tejas, like it is understandable that everything was quite new for you, although the route and the apartment. But next day, when you woke up and saw in the bright daylight the entire area where you live and the apartment, everything, how was it?
As I was the last one to enter the apartment.
Yeah.
First Soham came,
Yeah.
then
Elroy.
Elroy came,
then me.
then Nishant came.
Yeah.
So they were all set,
Yeah.
and we came at around 1 week after each other.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. So they were all set, so they helped me
Yeah.
unpack the luggage,
Yeah.
prepare means everything.
Yeah.
They showed me where our Lidl is,
Yeah.
everything in
Yeah.
and around our
Correct.
apartment.
Correct.
It
Elroy
was
also.
nice.
Yeah, Elroy also mentioned that Soham, since he first came, so he helped with the supermarket where you have to go, how you have to see the route. Although now you can watch some videos where I've talked about the bus routes, like how you can navigate that, and you can get an idea. But I think it's also good to connect with people, so you can get an idea about the city. Now, here one point I want to ask you is that like you saw the surrounding your apartment, but do you had to go to university as well the same day, the next day maybe?
No,
Yeah.
I came on Saturday night.
Yeah.
So, and I visited university for the first time on Wednesday, I guess.
Okay.
So I enjoyed 2 days,
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
and
And
then
and
visited.
and one thing to mention here, since you arrived on Saturday, sometimes it can happen like you arrived late at night.
Yes.
So on Sunday it's a holiday and it's closed. Supermarket was closed. So how you managed your maybe groceries for your very first day to cook and to do those things?
You all were there.
Yeah.
That's why it was very
Yeah,
easy.
we had the
Yeah.
some grocery stuff and we cooked together as well. Although
Yeah.
we can talk about our apartment experience in some other
Yeah.
video, how we used to do things there. It's very fortunate for me as well to live with all these people. They cook superb food and good people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tejas, if we just summarize, like we started with your first time, like it's also quite interesting for me to know that, and surprising, that your first ever flight experience, that too coming to Germany, that too for doing your master's course, and many new things you might have encountered. So how would you like summarize that or talk about that? Because you shifted, you traveled from
Yes.
Pune. You
Yep.
started from Pune and then reaching to
Yes.
Kaiserslautern.
It was overwhelming.
Yeah, can be. And Tejas, how was your flight experience? Like first time traveling in a flight, that too to Germany.
It was exciting and overwhelming.
Yeah,
Yeah, and even moreover, I had a friend who was accompanying me,
Yeah.
so he guided me with everything.
Yeah.
I was lucky in that case
yeah,
because I did not have to run here and there to find my luggage
yeah.
and to go to another direction, go in another direction.
Correct.
So
Because
yep, I was lucky.
yeah, and the airport thing will also be new for you during
Yes.
that time, like how to navigate, and if you
Yep.
have someone who you know or who you can ask, then it's always good to know that. And any more point, Tejas, you feel that you want to add about your experience, like first day arriving here in Germany, which you can recommend to other people as well, like what they can do if they are arriving for the first time in Germany.
Yeah, as we said earlier, if it's Sunday, so
Yeah.
tell your roommates or friends to bring some stuff for you.
Yeah, supermarkets might be closed.
Yes.
Yes.
And as it's Sunday, we can't do anything in Germany.
Yeah.
Entire Germany is closed.
Yeah, some things are open,
So,
but
yeah.
you can, because since it's your first day, so maybe you have to explore or
Yep.
get an idea. And also one more point that Tejas mentioned in the starting as well is, I'll again mention regarding the Facebook groups.
Yeah.
I did not use that, but I think it's a good recommendation that you can contact people who are
Yes.
coming in your course. You can get to know the people who will be arriving, so you can plan your arrival. You can plan, from where they can pick you up. Like in his case, your seniors came and picked you up, helped till Mannheim. So this is also a good option. And Tejas, as you mentioned, like you did not have your student ID card with you. So how you managed to come to Mannheim or maybe travel to Kaiserslautern?
Yes. So I had booked an IC from
Yeah.
Frankfurt till Mannheim,
Yeah,
and from Mannheim to
Kaiserslautern.
Kaiserslautern,
Yeah.
I had regional train only.
Okay.
So I booked the tickets. I booked both the tickets 1 month earlier,
Okay.
so they were cheaper.
Yeah.
I got it around 21 or 22 euros.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good, because I think if you book in advance, then you can get a much less price, and I think it's also a good point. So I think it's good to know that your first day, first arrival, first flight experience, as you mentioned, was quite overwhelming, but I think it's quite new and happy experience, I hope.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah. And do you want to add anything?
No.
Okay, so on that note, thank you Tejas so much for sharing your experience, telling about your story, your arrival story, and I hope through this vlog, through Tejas' experience, you got an idea about what you can do when you are coming to Germany, or which points can help you. And we'll end this vlog now. Rest like, comment, share, subscribe. It doesn't take much time. Bye, ciao. Namaste. Chalo. See you in new day, new vlog. Also, you can go to different playlists and watch the videos according to your interest, or the links that I'll mention in the description. Whenever you get time, you can watch those videos. Bye.
Bye.